Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team. Now, we do know that Xiaomi is launching a new sub brand in India called Poco, and their first phone is going to be called the Poco F1, and that's what's inside this box. So here's the phone itself, Poco F1 branding. It's inside a little foam insert. Here's the phone box itself, which we will open in just a minute. I'll also quickly show you what else is inside the box in the top half. It's a very cool blue EL wire, electroluminescent wire, passing through what looks like the Qualcomm logo. That's because this phone has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845, which is the current top of the line chipset for phones. So here's the box, fairly simple, just says Poco F1 on the side, Poco by Xiaomi. Here's a quick look at what it says on the back, Snapdragon 845. It's got a liquid cooling system. It uses copper pipes with a liquid inside, a vapor inside to help cool down the powerful components. AI dual camera with dual pixel autofocus. It's also got infrared face unlock, 4000 mAh battery with quick charge 3.0. This is the Armoured edition. As you can see, it's got 8GB RAM, 256GB storage. This is the top of the line version. There's also going to be a 6GB RAM, 64GB, that's the entry level, and there'll be a 6GB RAM, 128GB storage, which will be the mid-range version. So let's open it up and see what we get inside the box. So the first thing is this box with warranty information, a quick user guide, just some basic info. It has a hybrid SIM tray, so it shows you that over here. There is a soft case. It's a smoked case inside the box, so basic protection right from the start. That's good. Let's move on. Here's the phone itself. Some basic information on the screen. Again, the same information that's there on the box. Inside, you get a USB Type-C cable. There's the SIM eject tool behind that. And this is a QC 3.0 compatible charger with Indian pins. So that's good. You get QC3 right out of the box. Fast charging. Move on to the phone itself. The Armoured version, this particular one, which is the top of the line, 8GB RAM, 256, comes with a real carbon fiber textured back, so you can actually feel a little bit of the texture on it. Very premium feel to it. Let's get these stickers off. Here's a closer look at the back. You have your dual camera system right there, the fingerprint sensor, dual LED flash. At the bottom it says Poco by Xiaomi. Clean sides. You've got USB Type-C at the bottom. There's a speaker here as well. On the right side, power and volume. On the top you get 3.5mm. And now you should be able to make out that this phone has a notch on top. We'll power it on and show it to you. So the notch is fairly wide, and that is also because it has an infrared emitter. This is the camera on the right, and this one is the infrared emitter, which helps with the face unlock. First impressions of the device. It has rounded corners, the edges, makes it really easy to hold and pick up. And this particular one, the texture makes it quite handy to grip. It's not slippery at all, unlike some of the glass phones, and feels very sturdy, well built, pretty solid, not very large in fact, despite this having a 6.19-inch screen. You can't see the notch at the moment. The notch is hidden because of the display. But once we set up this phone, we'll be able to show you the notch. So here's what the phone looks like out of the box. A quick look at the bezels. There is a bit of a chin as well. Although the screen buttons, the Android buttons are on the screen, you can flip those around left to right, or you can get rid of them completely and use gestures instead. That option is there in the settings. Here's a look at the top of the device. You can tell that the bezels on top are a little thicker than what maybe you'll find on some of the very premium devices, maybe like a OnePlus 6 or a Huawei P20 Pro, but there's a good reason for that, which we'll come to in a minute. So that's as far as the notch is concerned. We mentioned the IR port on top for the face unlock. The fingerprint and the face unlock work really fast. So let's see if I can get you a demo of that. Power on the phone, it's locked. Turn it towards myself and it is instantly unlocked. That was without using the fingerprint. If I use the fingerprint, just place the finger and it is instantly unlocked. So really fast, flagship class performance there from both the face unlock and fingerprint. The phone feels really snappy to use. Of course, this is the top of the line version. Now, here's the kicker. This version, which is the 8GB RAM and 256GB version, this is, by the way, DDR4X RAM and UFS 2.1 storage, 256GB. So it is fast storage as well. So this phone will be blazing fast. So even this version, the top of the line, we've been told will be priced at less than 30,000 rupees. And that's going to give a serious run for the money to contenders competition like the OnePlus 6 or any other flagship device, the Asus Zenfone 5Z for that matter, which is also a Snapdragon 845. So if the top of the line is under 30, we can expect the entry level versions, which is the 6GB RAM and 64GB storage, to be priced at possibly in the region of 20 to 22,000 rupees. And this will be the most affordable Snapdragon 845 phone in India when it launches. Now, this also will be available in weekly sales. They do expect the demand to be quite high for this. And there are 4 colors available in total. This one, which is the Armoured edition, 8GB and 256GB, is this carbon fiber. And there are 3 other colors. There's a black, a blue, and a red. Now, important to note that those are not metal. Those are polycarbonate. So that's one of the areas where the cost saving is done. And it is actually a pretty significant area of cost saving, because you would expect a phone at this price to be all metal. But in the advantage, of course, to you is that you get the maximum performance, the maximum bang for your buck when you buy a Poco F1. It does come with Xiaomi's MIUI software. Let's see if I can get you the about. It's Android 8.1. It shows 8GB RAM here, 256GB storage. The MIUI version is 9.6 out of the box. And it has all the features that you would expect in MIUI. There's a separate security app. There's tools, FM, screen recorder, compass, QR code scanner. There's a mover to move info from an old phone. There's a cleaner app, Mi Drop. So if you're a fan of stock Android, probably this is not for you, but MIUI does have a lot of features, a lot of customization options, including the theme engine. You can install additional icon packs in this without changing the launcher. So that's about it. We will be doing a review of this very soon. So in the meantime, do reach out to us if you have any questions or comments. Thanks for watching.